Good evening, everybody. It is Hump Day. That's right.
Hump
It's Wednesday.
day, motherfuckers!
Oh my.
Yep. That's right, folks. It's Hump Day. It's Wednesday. That means it's time for Warzone Wednesday here at Beyond the Airways, the Infinity Project. In other words, we're going to have stories that are going to make you laugh, think, cry, get upset. We'll fire off our supernova rant rocket, and so forth and so on.
And my wife is talking crap behind us.
Yep. And here comes our resident Sartel. Hello, Mada.
Hello. Man, had some very cool.
Janet, microphone.
Mike.
Had some very good um food for dinner tonight.
Cool.
Whole tilapia.
Ooh.
Oh, yum.
My, you know what? My end was looking at me though.
Oh
My
yeah.
mom has
Oh
this
my.
thing about her food looking at her. She does not like shrimp with the heads on. So I told her I take the half of the tilapia with the head and she could have the tail. We had it was what type of food did I say it was, Shirley?
Uh,
Tilapia.
Tilapia.
I know, but what nationality?
It was Salvador, El Salvador.
Salvadoran food. We started off, we were going to have Mexican food because Los Olivos has been around the valley for a while. But they were found this restaurant in a newspaper article. And so they said, hey, we'll try that instead.
Well,
It's
okay.
in, it's in East Phoenix. And we had the equivalent of Salvadoran hoe cakes.
Cool.
It's made out of the real thick masa.
Mm-hmm.
Very dense, very heavy.
Hmm.
And I think I'm going to regret ending up with eating a small dish of Rocky Road ice cream on top of all that.
Oh boy.
And then they had what they call meat pies. And they were stuffed with a pork, type of pork. But anyway, as you were saying, Frodo,
Well, if we're talking about food that we had for supper, we had a pasta dish with real chunks of chicken, and and it had a Italian sausage based sauce, so it was
oh, damn,
delicious.
shut your mouth, mister.
Shut your
Oh
mouth.
my.
Oh,
Shut your
I,
mouth.
Ugh.
since you
Oh
decided to
dear.
brag about your food, all's fair.
Yeah. Oh, guess this. And our old friend Sanjo, he's back here. He's in the chat.
Saj,
Hey.
hey,
Hello, Sajo.
Sanjo!
Sajo, a long time no see.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Ash is in the chat too.
Hi,
All right.
Ashley.
Yo, Ash.
But anyway,
Uh oh,
this is
everybody run.
our.
Ash is here.
Oh
Oh,
my.
so can I start off with something I heard on the news?
Sure.
Okay, you remember that incident in Central Park where that gal called that black bird watcher, called the cops on that black bird watcher?
Yes.
Well, she called the cops on the same guy one time before and accused him of assaulting her.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
She got arrested for making a false police report.
Oh boy. Shame, shame, shame.
But I
Just
think
goes to
that's
show
just
honesty is the best policy.
Mm-hmm.
bing exactamundo. And you know what? Just because you're white, black, Native American, Chinese, in Eastern Indian, you don't have to be an ass.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but the problem is a lot of people who support certain people tend to be asses because the person in question chooses to
Oh,
best
okay. Now,
fester that.
yeah. Now, I'm not. I'm trying not to bring up politics, but I don't know if you heard of this group. They're called the Lincoln Project.
Oh, they do some good videos. Yes,
Yeah.
I've
Well,
watched some of their
today. Yeah.
videos.
Well, today they just did one on Joni Ernst.
Who?
Joni Ernst, Iowa's senator, Frodo,
Okay.
and
Yep.
Oh.
Joker.
Oh.
Let's put it this way. Oh, it's on the attack on her. It's like, can you do one for like Doug Jones here? You know, support him and such, because they're really good with their ads.
It's
Can we
just
can we not support the wicked Joni Ernst of Iowa?
Can
Instead,
we just
support the good
Teresa
politicians.
Greenfield?
Yes,
Okay.
Teresa Greenfield. Can we support Teresa Greenfield, please?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I gotta say about this whole Joni Ernst thing, okay? I find it funny because guess who's in Des Moines right now?
Trump.
Yep. And guess what?
He's having a rally.
Someone just someone decided to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
They flew an airplane over the airport where the Air Force One is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Literally said Trump and Ernst want to take your health care.
Whoa.
Well, it's
Oh,
true they do.
Yeah.
oh,
It,
oh.
it is entirely true,
Yeah.
but the
I
fact
believe
of the
you. I
matter
believe
is,
you.
they
I,
flew that right above Trump's head.
Oh
oh,
boy, they could get.
I wonder how many of his followers noticed.
I don't know, but someone did
Yeah.
because they posted it on Twitter.
Hot damn.
Be-
About time somebody's taking a stand against that fucking asshole.
Yep.
Yeah. What was it?
Also,
Something about something about the New York Post put something, and then Facebook and Twitter both took it down or something.
also, apparently, this is what I saw on Facebook on my way back home. But apparently said that if if Iowa doesn't vote Trump, then he will never come back to Iowa again.
Good riddance.
You
Good
know what?
riddance.
Fine.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
See ya.
I
Wouldn't want. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
I would
Exactly.
I wouldn't even say so long goodbye. I would
I
say,
wouldn't even
oh,
say so long and thanks for all the fish.
I'd say something else like, oh, I don't know. Uh,
So long and
when
here's
were
all the
you?
fish scrap. Here,
No,
so long and here's all
when,
the fish scrap to replace yours, bastard.
no, I was gonna say, why didn't you say this when the DeRay show came through? You were worthless when you were here.
Hmm.
And you're worthless now, too.
Yeah.
True, but
You have done nothing for this country in 4 years but sit on your duff and tweet all day. And now we're going to take away that precious position of yours.
Mhm. I
I
agree.
wonder who he's gonna. I wonder what he's kind of a tantrum he's gonna tweet when he loses.
A hell of a big
He's
one.
going to tweet that's rigged. He's going to say that there were a lot of fraudulent ballots cast.
Oh, you know what
first,
we did? Rather than stick our ballots in the mailbox, my mom and Jack drove them down to the post office and dropped them off personally at the post office.
Good call.
I've decided I'm just waiting. I'm either gonna wait till the third, or I'm gonna go to the mall and vote. I haven't decided.
Well, me, I am volunteering as a poll worker that day, so I figured well, I want to see what it's like on the other side of the coin, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Honey, if I go, I'm going on the bus more than likely. Actually, actually, I could go tomorrow. Never mind. My wife is getting hella hours, but she's also getting killed at Amazon at her job.
She's
Yeah.
getting what?
Amazon.
She's getting what at Amazon?
Killed, like
She,
her
she
legs.
deals with Amazon returns at Kohl's.
Yeah.
And she's getting slammed.
I'm not surprised. And with Prime Day ending tonight, it's only going to get worse.
And that's what I'm scared of for her because honestly, this her she's I I probably may have overdosed her a little bit on lidocaine last night because her back was in pain, but she was hurting.
I believe it.
I'd believe it.
And it may get done again tonight, but
Hmm.
even if it is a little bit of an overdose, it's only topical, so
Yeah, let's see.
it's not like
Yeah, Sandra said, I'm voting early in person on October 24th. Okay. What I did was
Hope boo.
I put in my application on August 28th, got the ballot on Tuesday, September 22nd, filled it out Wednesday the 23rd, took it to the Montgomery County Courthouse on the 25th.
Well, you want to know what was weird?
What?
The way our early ballots were delivered, Jack got his first in the mail. My mom got hers the next day, and I got mine yesterday.
Interesting.
well, I'm gonna make my cat's day right now.
What are you going to do?
I so we got these pieces of these cubes of chicken
Uh huh.
that are fully cooked.
Uh huh.
Our cat is a bird cat. So I just brought him over a cube,
Hmm.
laid it on his leg, and he's just like, "Whoa, wait, where?"
Chicken!
He loves anything feathered. So
Chicken.
Hey, you want to know something?
chicken.
I know they make Kong toys for dogs, but maybe you could get a little dog Kong toy, put a piece of chicken in it, and let your cat try to get it out.
It's a
That'll
thought.
keep the cat busy for a while.
Well, here's the thing. He he doesn't like fish, which is weird.
Hmm.
I'll be right back.
He's
Interesting.
a
Okay.
he's a
A picky eater.
he's a feather boy. He's a boy of feathers. He prefers the feathers over the scales.
Hmm. Oh well.
So your supper tonight, Janet, you could have put it down in front of him and he would have looked at it, taken maybe a bite or two, and then been like, "Nah."
And walk away from it practically.
Yep, he would have. That's the. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Cats
Yeah.
are weird.
Well, this cat. I'll be honest. If it hadn't been for this cat over the last couple weeks, I I might not have been here.
Hmm.
Well, hey, animals are good that way. They're good
It,
counselors.
Yeah, they
it's
are.
just you all know about what happened to my
Yeah,
friend,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Yep.
that's still fucking
Fresh in your
Raw.
mind.
messing with
It's
me.
raw.
Raw doesn't even begin to describe it, Janet. I mean, I'm not discounting what you said, but it's just like it's essentially torturous to my psyche.
I believe it.
Anyway, why don't we get into some stuff that'll make people mad?
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm
Do you
saving.
have anything?
Well, let me go see and find out.
Well, besides for there is one thing, and this is gonna dip into politics a little bit, but it also dips into what the fuck. Like, seriously, what the fuck? So I'm gonna apologize in advance to all you that hate politics. Sorry, Ashley, but this needs to be done. Sorry, Mike, but this one needs to be done.
Okay.
Go for it.
Once I
Just
once I mention the names involved, I think you'll know what's happening.
Okay.
In uh Miss Barrett's confirmation hearings, we had a good old boy from South Carolina.
Oh, Mr. Graham.
Yes, asking a question that honestly has no fucking place in today's society.
I'm back.
Why?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You were warned, Mike.
This is getting a little political, but it's a very good reason.
Okay.
And he, Lindsey Graham, literally asked Miss the Supreme Court nominee, would if she had heard anything about bringing the South back to the good old days. The
What?
Oh
good
my
old
God.
days. The
Yeah,
good old
I'm.
days
We're
of
so good.
slavery. Of slavery.
Oh, now
Of
that is. This
segregation.
is what I
That.
say to that. This is
Yeah.
what I say to that fucking question. If I had 8 arms, 8 hands, she'd be getting, t- she'd be getting 8 of them.
Well, it was
Well,
Lindsay
remember,
that
Donald
mentioned
Trump is
it.
trying hard to destroy this country, and this is one of his picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly.
This is this is scary
Yeah, it is.
because this is a senator who is honor bound, duty bound to protect the Constitution in all ways and to protect the laws that have been written that support said Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
While there is nothing in the Constitution directly about segregation, there is something called, oh, I don't know, the Civil Rights Act of 1962,
Mm-hmm.
or was it 64?
I think it was 64.
And then the equal
I think it's
voting right,
64.
Yeah.
and then the equal voting right of six of Act of 65
Mm-hmm.
that basically says everyone and everyone upon everyone has the right to vote that can vote.
Yep.
So let me say this right now, Mr. Graham. You represent the minority party. No offense, but the vast majority of people in this country now identify as liberal. This isn't a joke. This isn't a lie. This isn't me trying to curtail anything. This is a fact. Okay? You are trying to use minority mob rule to rule this country. This is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Graham, you have a hell of a challenger in your face in Jamie Harrison.
Yeah.
Who now officially has my support.
Yep. Mine too.
Dump Lindsey Graham, who is an employee of Vladimir Putin, and replace him with, well, anybody that's not.
Mm-hmm. Sadly said Lindsey Graham should
Well,
F off.
He should. His interests aren't in
I mean,
this country or his clientele. His interests are that of Vladimir Putin.
Mm-hmm.
The one
yep.
in Russia or the one in office right now?
Lindsey Graham is in
Both.
office right now.
No, I'm talking about Vladimir Putin. The one in Russia or the one that's in office of the United States right now?
Good
Ah.
point.
That's yeah. There's only one Putin. The one in the office here answers to Putin.
Yeah.
Don't you mean he has Putin's hand up his backside right now?
And Putin is working his mouth like a puppet.
Well, like I said, I apologize for those that hate politics, but this really needed to be brought up. The fact that this man who claims to be for the people
Is anything
is
but for the people.
basically, it's not just anything but for the people, but he's actually actively trying to
Basically undermine things.
undercut, yeah, undercut the majority. And that's not how this country is supposed to be ran.
They ought to
So
charge him
again,
criminal for that.
Mm-hmm.
they should, but they can't because he's a senator.
Not for long, he ain't. If he keeps this up, he's going to be gone in November.
Yeah.
Then his ass
And
is
I'll
going to
say this:
jail.
I actually looked into Mr. Harrison just out of curiosity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have any control of what happens in South Carolina for, well, very, very obvious reasons. But I looked into that gentleman, and I gotta say, he he's not.
No, he's not the right man for the job.
No, no, no. I'm the guy who's challenging Lindsey Graham.
Mm-hmm.
He's not pushing attack ads. He's actually he's actually saying, this is me. This is how I was raised. This is who I am. And my job, if you elect me as your senator, my job is to make sure what you need gets done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about it. And I heard that. And I'm just looking at the screen like, isn't that what a senator is supposed to do? Like, seriously, guys, isn't that what a senator is supposed to do?
Yeah.
I just wish that our senator would do something like that. But,
But she's just as much a troublemaker.
and then we got our the president pro tempore of the Senate is an Iowa boy.
Mm-hmm.
Bet no one knew that.
Nope.
I still think Grassley's got is involved with Putin somehow. I haven't quite figured out how yet, but I'm almost positive he is. After all, he's had multiple opportunities to step up to the plate and do what's right for Iowans and for this country, and he's fallen short in the interest of the Republican Party. Oh, I'm sorry, the Trumplican Party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see these ads saying Trump has beaten COVID-19 and the country's coming back. It's like, no, he hadn't. He has not
Yeah,
officially
he
beaten
he has he
COVID-19.
hasn't.
It just and all the people who say Trump is like God's gift to America. Oh, he never even wanted to be president in the first place. He always said that if the only way he'd be president if there was something he needed to do for this country. No,
And
you
then
know what
things he
he's
said
done?
he needed to do for this country, he didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done a damn thing he's promised to do.
No.
I mean, just repeal and replace Obamacare with something better. Nope. Obamacare is still there and it's still the superior health plan because
Mm-hmm.
he ain't got one. I'm going to build a wall and Mexico's going to pay for it. There is no wall and Mexico isn't going to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And that's just a start. At the end of the day, he has not held up a single one of his promises. And if you believed he was honest in telling you what he was going to do and that he would come through for you, I'm sorry, but you just got played in
Yep.
a big way.
Mm-hmm. You've been
I don't care.
Well,
schooled.
let's
I don't care whether you're Democrat or Republican. You believed him. You got played bigly. And now you
well,
have somebody who's pissed off all of our allies, who's kissed up to all the dictators of the world, of countries who, for the record, are our enemies, such as North Korea, for example. This is not somebody that's looking out for our interests. This is somebody that's looking out for his own interests.
Yeah.
Or should I say, Putin's interests. Because it
Yep.
wouldn't surprise me to find out that he owes Putin a crap ton of money, and the only way he's getting by is by doing what Putin wants.
Yeah.
That's why he's trying to go all the way to the Supreme Court to fight and keep his tax records secret. The ones that a judge in federal court recently said had to be exposed.
Yeah. I remember that.
There's something in there he wants hidden. And I'm going to go out on a major limb and say, yeah, it's probably because he's in Putin's pocket. I mean, he doesn't want you to know that.
Yeah.
I'd agree. But let's just get off the subject of politics for now. Sorry about that for all those that hate politics. But the point that I want to make is not a political point. The
Mhm.
point I want to make is a simple point about the fact that this man wants to bring back the Jim Crow laws. That's it. That's the news story. Full stop. He wants to bring back Jim Crow. And I'm sorry, we as a country have moved way past that.
Mhm.
Would you guys agree?
Yep, I do.
Oh,
Agree
yeah.
totally.
What do you think, Mike?
Agreed. Yep.
And and this isn't a political statement. It's just a simple, you know, we've come to the realization in this country that every man, woman, and child is created equal.
Mhm.
And as such, no one should be treated as less than human just because of their color, their skin tone. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably used this phrase before. Red, yellow, black, white. It doesn't matter. When we are all cut, do we not all bleed red?
Yep.
Yes, we
And
do.
let's take it another logical step, Janet. If we take off the first 3 millimeters of skin from every single human on Earth, past the uh, melaninial cells that exist to protect ourselves, okay, every single fucking human being, without fail, without question, without exception, is pink.
Never looked at it quite that way.
Same here.
Mm.
But it's true. If you really think about it, nothing about us that people consider to be different, aka color of skin, is anything that can exist beyond the scraping of a microplane grater. Gone. Every single difference. So we are not black, white, red, blue, green, purple, yellow, we are not that. What we are is one race,
Yeah.
one
I believe
human,
it's called the human. Yeah, the human race.
you know? And I'm not trying to sound preachy or anything
Mhm.
because that's definitely not the kind of person I am. It's just a point to make
Yeah.
that beyond that, beyond that couple millimeters of melanated skin that people have, beyond it is nothing.
Yeah.
is pink.
I like the color.
Oh, Mike,
Hmm.
you were asking me if I found a bug since updating my PS4.
Yes.
I just found one in one of my games.
Oh boy.
I was
Also,
I blew I blew up a tree in No Man's Sky. I got all uh the stuff from it, but graphically the tree is still there.
that's definitely a
And
game glitch.
yeah, but check this out. I'm gonna actually hit the share button quick just to show you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Here.
gonna send this to you on PS4.
Okay. And also, you asked me why I was online on PSN. Well, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3 again for like the first time in like over a year.
All right, so here we go. But yeah, I just want everyone to realize this show has this crazy notion. I don't know how crazy we can be, but we are crazy because we say nothing fucking matters with regards to skin color
Yeah.
because we're
Oh, before you
all
go
the
on, JJ's
fucking
in the chat
same.
room too.
Hi, JJ.
Hey, JJ. Hola,
So
JJ.
there you go, Mike. I just sent the picture.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, like I'm
Okay.
literally inside the tree.
Yeesh.
But
There are a
anyway,
lot of trees in there, Hills. I don't know why I'm saying that.
well, in this game there are a lot of trees, and you use them, you destroy them to get carbon.
Ah. Well,
But yeah,
you know that's going to
let's.
set environmentalists off the wagon, off the chain, right? You know how it is.
Well, I use the carbon to create oxygen so I can create as much chlorine as I want so that I can have as much money as I want. Yeah, it sounds weird, but
Hey, it's the
anyway,
game.
what other stuff do you guys got?
Well, let's see. Oh yeah. Nick Saban, head coach of the University of Alabama football team, has tested positive for COVID-19.
So he's the Tide, right? Or is he
Yes,
the?
Crimson Tide. Now, now according to him, he is asymptomatic. So the question is, how in the world is he going to coach this Saturday's game? From home? Via Zoom? Or via some very isolated booth?
Well, I'll say this right now. Um, we also have another person who has
All
been
right. Good
confirmed
night.
to have had COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be.
Baron Trump.
Yep. Now, do we wish him harm? No,
No.
No.
no. I would never ever wish a person harm from this disease.
No, I wouldn't
But
either.
the
Like,
fact of the matter is, but
You
there
know,
is a fact of the matter that needs to be stated,
mm-hmm.
and you know what that is.
Yep. COVID-19 isn't over for starters, and
If it had,
he keeps saying, "Oh, I defeated it." No, you didn't.
hey, you're just going to get hit twice as hard because you're being a horse's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'll be right back, you guys.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm kind of
Excuse.
burping chocolate.
You're burping chocolate? Oh my god. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't talk about chocolate, you brat. Otherwise, you, or else you have to order me and Sarah some some chocolate right now.
Let them eat cake. No, let them eat chocolate.
Sarah,
And that Salvadoran food was good. And you know what surprised me when my folks decided they would go for that?
What?
They very rarely go outside their food comfort zone.
Hmm. It's
They
like,
usually
it,
stick with Southern cooking
mm-hmm.
or Popeye's chicken.
Yeah. Well, maybe since I was with my supervisor and the person training me in this life insurance thing yesterday, I didn't have a choice but to go to Taco Bell. But the good news is, like I said, I found a Cantina Power Bowl with steak. Left out the avocado sauce and the cheese, and it worked out just fine.
you don't like avocado?
No, that's not it. I read somewhere that if you put the avocado sauce on, it adds 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
Oh,
That's why.
I understand. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that I don't like avocados. It's that I found out, I read somewhere that adding it adds 1,000 milligrams of sodium into the dish.
Yeah, my my wife and I love avocado.
Yeah, I think, no offense to them, but I think the way Taco Bell does it, that's probably the reason why I avoid it. Because, it's probably not made the real thing, if you know what I mean.
But yeah.
I know what you mean.
Hmm.
So Tim,
Photo.
do you have any news stories you want to pop talk about?
Just ones we've already talked about.
Well, let's see. I'm checking the group here for a moment. I haven't seen much past the group though.
Yeah, there really hasn't been that much.
It's a slow news day.
Except for the hearing, but in a way, I'm glad for one very important thing. I'm so glad to see Price is Right reruns at 10 a.m.
Oh, yes.
Because
Well,
no offense, but it's like I don't want to see this all day. Now
I will say
on MSNBC, yeah, that's fine, but it's like I want my Price is Right fixed. Damn it.
Oh,
Come on
I will
down.
oh, did you see it this morning, Shirley?
Not really. What happened?
The black gal won a car and she hit $1,000,
Hmm.
and I think she won it. Yeah, she hit $1,000, won a car, went on, won the showcase, got another car.
Huh?
Well,
Yeah,
I
because
take that back. You didn't get another car, but she did win the showcase.
yeah, I'll tell you this much. I know this week they're doing like a countdown on like the biggest 5 car giveaways ever.
Yeah.
Because I know on Monday a guy won a $131,000 Mercedes Benz. Then Tuesday a woman won a $157,000 Audi.
Yeah, I
so
saw that. My folks like to watch The Price is Right in the morning.
so if we all went to the prices right together, who would you what would you want to win if you could?
A trip.
Money.
Oh no, money first. Then use the money to go on a trip.
Yeah.
like the Akihabra, and I take Tim with me.
Oh,
My dream
I
trip,
heard,
my dream trip,
I heard Tim.
England.
You want? Let me ask you this, Tim. What would you want if you were to get on the Price is Right?
are we assuming I won?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would like to have a trip to Japan. Because
before or after I take you to Akihabara.
oh, if you win and take me to Akihabara, then I don't have to pick that. I can pick something else. I would like a trip to the United Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
I would like to win a Blu-ray of Donald Trump being kicked out of the White House after he loses in a
Oh,
landslide next month.
I totally agree with
I
Tim.
would like I would like the opportunity to investigate any haunted location of my choosing
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
with
Tim.
the people I want.
Tim,
What?
if
What?
you could get a vehicle to come to Cedar Rapids, I could help you investigate 13 steps.
Well, see, that's the problem. I don't have no money.
So, that's something you could win. A car. What's that?
I'd like to win a brand new car, fully paid for,
Uh,
and yeah.
that's right, folks. I'd like to win a brand new car. Sorry,
Me, I
couldn't
can't
resist that.
drive, so I don't care about no cars. Yeah, well, it's great to know that that's public knowledge. Let's put it this way, I couldn't drive even if you paid me.
Uh-oh. Lost your driver's license or Frodo?
I, I can't drive.
Don't worry, my mom can't drive either.
I have no I have no natural lenses in my eyes, so it makes it pretty much impossible
Ah,
for
now
me to
that.
Oh,
focus
Interesting.
without
Did
my
okay.
not know that.
Sorry,
glasses.
Frodo. I didn't mean to.
No, no, no. That's why I wear the thick ass glasses I do, because I literally cannot see without them.
Ah, you're just like Velma. My glasses! I can't see without my glasses!
Actually, for me, it's worse.
Ah,
Um, whereas Velma may have had some visual capabilities without her glasses.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh,
literally,
sorry.
what I see without my glasses is a bunch of blurs.
Ah, gotcha.
Hmm.
Like there's absolutely nothing. I can't like right now, Sarah, the only thing
Oh,
she has moving is her head. And that's the only reason I can tell something's there.
Ah,
The moment she decides to stop her head movement and stay still for about 5-10 seconds, she just disappeared.
okay. I've got an article. Let's see when this was posted. How would you like to be shopping this happened a couple of days ago. It happened on the 12th. How would you be like to be shopping at your Home Depot and it's ordered evacuated?
uh-oh. What
Well, here's the
happened?
reason why. Good a Home Depot's in Goodyear had to be evacuated Monday evening after an assault suspect was seen running into the store. At
Oh,
about 4:45 p.m., Goodyear officers responded to the Super 8 motel near I-10 and Dysart. I know where that Home Depot is at. For a report about an aggravated domestic violence assault. Police said suspect Jalen Bowers, 35, took off from the area but was later seen entering the nearby Home Depot store. The store was evacuated as officers began searching for the suspect. He remains at large. He is described as black man with several neck and facial tattoos and the next tattoo under his right eye.
hmm.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to read the article, but you know what the city of Mesa's going to do for Halloween?
What are they gonna do?
They're going to debut a scavenger hunt around the city.
Oh, that's a good idea. It's kind of like when we had. It's like when we had a few years ago when not Escapeology, Breakology. No, it was
Uh huh.
Breakout, the Breakout game. They had like
Yeah.
a citywide Breakout game.
Right. But that is a good idea. And the Wildlife World Zoo is going to have a thing for the kids to trick or treat.
That's good. Yes, it's just more complicated this year because of
Exactly.
COVID 19.
Okay, let's see. Okay. We've had a COVID 19 outbreak at a school in Peoria,
Okay, I'm back.
Going
and
back.
Pinal County
Welcome
Health
Welcome
back.
back.
Department closes a high school after founding a cluster of COVID 19 cases. Oh, this would be scary. Hey, I'm just picking out articles. I hope you don't mind the fact that they're not rant rocket worthy.
Nah, it's all right. It's like
That's
tonight
fine.
we're not. We're not. There's not really much of a thing to rant rocket about.
Okay,
Except for
now
except for
go
except
ahead.
for the idiot.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, there's two parts to this article. There's two parts to this article. How would you like to be at home and you have a piece of an airplane fall out of the sky and land right in your backyard?
Ooh, that's frightening.
This also happened on the 12th. Charlie and Jacqueline High spend a lot of time in their backyard playing with the dogs and their two little boys, but you can bet they were happy no one was outside last Friday when something strange landed near their back door. It was a white piece of metal. The side that was all white was on the ground and looked to me like a sign with zip ties on it or something, said Charlie. Picked it up and flipped it over and saw some of the words and writing on it and pretty immediately thought this fell from an airplane.
Hmm.
The object appears to be some type of panel from an airplane lavatory. Measures about a foot by a foot and a half and weighs about 2 pounds. I was very thankful my kids weren't outside, even my dog, said Jacqueline. It missed my tortoise, but I'm glad it didn't hit a car that somebody was driving.
Hmm.
I kind of looked around to see if there was anything else, like another piece or something else, other than that, with writing on it. Looks like it's from an airplane, and you think, oh man, that's crazy. The Phoenix couple lives near Bell Road and 44th Street in Phoenix, which is just a couple of miles away from the Scottsdale airport. It's possible the wayward part belonged to a plane that took off from or landed there. It's not a huge piece of metal, but it's a chunk of metal falling from the sky, said Charlie High. I was very happy that no one was outside. The couple has reached out to the FAA to report what happened and to try to determine where the airplane part came from. And there's up here, and people returned the part to the airport. Okay, this was posted on the 13th. Excuse me.
Excuse.
Eh, junk call. Okay, the mystery is over surrounding the piece of metal that broke off an airplane last Friday and came crashing down into a North Phoenix neighborhood. The 2 pound square plane part landed in the backyard of, well, you already know them, Charlie and Jacqueline High's house, which is located near Bell Road and 14th Street. On Tuesday, the Phoenix couple and their two young boys stopped by the Scottsdale airport to return the plane part to its rightful owner. For the past few days, the boys have been carrying it around in the backyard, playing with the tabs, and talking about their plane part, said Charlie High. They've been liking it. They love airplanes. You could expect that from a couple of little boys,
Oh
right?
yeah,
The
absolutely.
High family had expressed how scary it was to have something like that fall out of the sky so close to home and so close to where their kids and dogs play. Hours after our Arizona's family story aired Monday night, a pilot from the Gemini Air Group at the Scottsdale airport reached out to say the part came from one of their small planes and they'd like to have it back. It's nice to know. Nice to know it didn't just come from some random plane, said Jacqueline High. Nice to know it was close to our house. Greg Labs is general manager of maintenance at the Gemini Air Group. He said the plane belonged to one of their clients, and the part that fell off was a servicing door for the lavatory system. It's a Challenger 601, which is a little smaller than the airplanes behind us, said Labs. Based on where it was found, it was probably taken off. It was probably on takeoff. It latches like other doors, said Labs. We're not sure what caused it to come off. At this point, we know the latches are latched. It could have been a failure. We're investigating that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix family was a little surprised by how quickly someone came forward to claim the plane part. They're certainly happy. They're certainly happy to give it back, but say their boys may have wanted to hang on to the souvenir a bit longer. We kind of talked up giving it back, so now they think it's cool to put it back on the plane. Okay, those are my two stories. Anybody
Kids are
else?
kids. Let's see.
I'm just going through ABC
Let's see.
15.
Asandra just said, "I'm happy that Freeform is putting the 31 Days of Halloween." Yeah, thank goodness. Um, ABC Family, blah blah blah. If now it's Freeform. They've been doing that for a few years now. So, but it's good to see that that part has not changed.
Right.
I'm in agreement with you because honestly,
Okay,
having
carry on with your discussion. I'm going to go get something to drink.
having movies like that get and especially like Hocus Pocus, a movie
Oh yeah,
that arguably is one of the best movies in the history of Halloween movies.
yeah. Bette Miller rocked it. Bette Miller
Bette
really
Miller
rocked
didn't
it.
just Bette Miller didn't just rock it. She owned that role.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way to say anything else. Would you agree with me on that, Tim?
Hmm.
Tim,
Frodo,
did you hear me?
did you hear my answer?
No.
Apparently not. I said I did.
Yeah, it sounded like you just went blank. Nothing was said. It was like, what?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if you were paying attention.
No, I was paying attention.
Pay attention. No, I'm kidding. But but yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a quick look on one thing because I'm curious.
okay.
South Carolina Senate race 2020 polls right now.
We're having fun in South Carolina. I'm kidding.
I'm looking at South Carolina's polls uh for the Senate,
Mm-hmm.
and based on what I see for
I'm
the
back.
Graham
Welcome back.
Harrison the Harrison Graham race, Harrison is up 1%.
Yeah, it is within that margin of error. So
Excuse me.
True.
Why do they make bottle tops so hard to unscrew when your fingers are hurting you?
Oh my.
And
Oh yes.
as for Iowa, one survey has them the two presidential candidates in a dead heat. A poll from the ninth, the 6th through ninth, from YouGov
uh-huh.
lists Greenfield at a plus 4.
Ooh,
Ooh,
interesting.
guess what?
What?
Arizona Chamber of Commerce has named Goodyear the best city for business.
Yay!
Let's see, we've opened up a new Costco. We've got Amazon distribution center here.
Hmm.
They're building another one down on 303. So we've got a good reputation, I guess.
Looks like it.
Okay, carry on.
Okay.
Shit happens when you party naked.
Oh my.
Frodo, look at the camera. Come here
Sorry,
and let me smack you upside the head.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much on a personal thing. I've been playing this game called Small Town Murders. No, it's not what you think. It's basically like a three-match game trying to solve murder mysteries in
Oh
a small
my.
town. Now, I'm taking a break for about a month because you see, I downloaded it last month. I've already cleared 5 cases over 500 levels.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
here's one for you. And actually, Mike,
Yeah.
I think you need to do this one.
Hold on a second. Where
You need to play Among Us.
I need to download it on my phone.
Yeah, that's fine. Among Us. Let's
I'll
see
be
how
right
good
back.
of
I
a
gotta look
killer you
something.
are.
Well, after watching a lot of Twitch streams, I'm like, I'm not good at lying through my teeth. Be right back.
Okay.
Or you can pull the whole corpse method and actually admit you're uh, the imposter and still convince everyone to vote against everyone else. That's actually a game I think you should get into too, Shirley.
If I ever get time, right now, the way my job is, time is not on my side.
I'm back.
Actually, you can get it right now on your phone for free.
I know, but it's just that, with this new job I have, I can't really concentrate on a game.
Eh,
No offense to you.
nope, none taken.
I'll tell you something. I have been playing this one game. It's called, I think it's like some sort of cube game. All I do is try to get to about 100, try to get to 2048, building them all up. I've gotten to 128,000
Oh
on one cube.
my.
All right, well, anyway, we are running out of time, and I'll admit, we had a bit of a slow night tonight.
Which
Well, I'm
isn't a
glad
bad.
I could find some articles
Yeah.
for tonight, you know?
But I'll tell you this. Tomorrow, our Attention One episode. The problem with putting school rules at home, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Because it turns out that one boy in New Orleans with the BB gun is not the only one with an incident involving home virtual learning. So we'll definitely get in a good discussion about that because I feel like uh a house is not school property. Now, if the laptop belongs to the school, then yes, I can understand why. But
Even then, even if the laptop does belong to the school, it doesn't excuse away what is going on. But let's discuss that tomorrow.
yeah, all right. And then of course Friday is our Friday Fun Day with Nearly Naughty Mad Libs, and I'll tell you right now, starting after the new year, we're going to add some more games to vary it up a little bit. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the ending first, and then we'll get right back. 10 seconds.
So we're not audible during that 10 seconds.
All right. So, I'm just going to say this right now. I hope you have had a good day today. Enjoy the rest of the week. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Stay safe. For some people, stay warm because it is going to be cooling off like nuts tonight. For some of us, it's later this week. So
Well,
anyway,
we're still in triple digits, so shut up.
well, we're
Oh,
sorry.
oofta.
Sorry, Janet. Cold front's coming our way. All right. Everybody have a great night. Sandra said, "Have a good night, everyone," and it's
Hey,
great to be
Kieran,
back.
come on
Got
back,
that right.
Sasha.
He is coming back. Don't worry. All right, so everybody have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Attention to One. Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Got